So we're going to be making the pattern you are seeing on your screen right now. This is a very simple pattern which beginners can start with. So first thing, you draw a straight line on your cardboard paper, a straight horizontal line. So after drawing this straight line, you divide it into two. From here to here, you find the center. So the center is 6. That's the center. The total is 12 inches. So here is the 6 inches, that's the half. So now from here to here is divided into two. Here is the center. So after that, pick your angle 90 ruler. This is going to help you to get a very straight vertical line. So place it to make sure it corresponds with the horizontal line at this point. So set it properly to correspond with the horizontal line at this point here. So once it is corresponding, you place your ruler beside it. Make sure that your ruler is also corresponding on the vertical area of the angle 90 ruler, that is corresponding here, and also the ruler, you see the line, so it is corresponding here, then the ruler is going to correspond on this side. So once you are sure, remove the angle 90 ruler and then you take your vertical line. So after taking the vertical line, the next thing you are going to do, take a measurement from here to somewhere here. That is going to be 1.7 inch. 1.7 inch. So from here to here 1.7, and also from here to here 1.7. So if you count 1.5 inch, you add 2 lines, that is 1.7 inch. So now you're going to join the two measurements with a line. So now the next thing you're going to do, measure from here to somewhere here, 4.5 inches. So we are measuring 4.5 inches because this one is for the male. That is why it is 4.5 inches. So you measure from that first horizontal line to somewhere here, 4.5 inches. So here is it. Now the next thing you're going to do, measure from here to somewhere here, half inch. So you measure half inch here, go down a bit, take another half inch from the line, half inch, then repeat the same process on this side from here to somewhere here, half inch, and then go down again from here to here, half inch. So after doing that, you're going to join the two measurements with a line on both sides. So after that, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take a measurement from that 4.5 inch backwards from here to somewhere here, 1.7 inches. That is going to be the width of the second strap. Remember the first one, the width is 1.7. So this also from here to here you measure 1.7, then add allowance here from that 4.5, add half inch allowance at the front here from that 4.5 inch. So here is it. Then you are going to take a line through that allowance and then join it to the lines on both sides. Make sure you add a curve on the edges. So now with this, we are done with this part of the pattern. The next thing we are going to do is to cut it into shape. So after cutting it into shape, place it aside, pick another cardboard paper, then you are going to cut out the second strap. Now draw a straight line on your cardboard paper. After drawing a straight line, measure 1.7 inches, which is going to be the width. So measure it here and then measure also on this side. I have said this several times. The reason you have to take the measurement from here to here is 1.7, from here to here 1.7. The reason you have to take it into two places is to make sure you get a straight line, you understand? So it will be easy. You just place your ruler on both measurements and then take your line. So after doing that, you cut it into shape. So we are done cutting it into shape. Now you are going to place it on that your measurement on the tongue here to confirm the width. So you see the measurement here, the 4.5 inches. So now you place it there and then confirm that the width here is that's 1.7 inch. So it is confirmed. You see it here. So now the next thing we are going to do, take a measurement from here to this side, 0.3 inch from that center line, then come down again, take another 0.3 inch, then on this side here 0.3, here 0.3, then repeat the same on this side. So that's where we're going to punch our holes through which the second strap will pass through the first pattern. So now we're going to punch a hole on those measurements. So I'm going to punch a hole on those 4 measurements. Remember, it is 0.3 on both sides, both up and down. So I'm going to punch a hole on the measurement. So you see what I have there. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my razor blade to join the one at the top and the one below with a cut. So you see what I'm doing. Do the same on this side. That's where the second strap is going to go through. So now this strap is going to pass through that first strap instead. So it is going to pass this way. Then come out from the other side. So you see what we have. It is very simple. So now let's proceed. So place it on your last and then cut off some excesses. So after doing that, this is what we are going to arrive at. So this is basically for male. So right now we're going to proceed to make the one for the female with this same pattern. So let's proceed. Now the next thing you're going to do, pick the same pattern, place it on another cardboard paper, and then trace it out. So what we are going to be making now is the pattern for the same pattern for ladies, because the measurements are not the same due to the differences in gender. You understand? The foot of a male and a female is not the same, so there's a little difference in some dimensions. So we are going to fix that with this. So just trace out that first part of the pattern on another cardboard paper. Sorry, I have to complete the line on this side, so let me complete the line here. So now the next thing we are going to do, we're going to take a measurement from here. Remember, from here to somewhere here is 4.5 inches. That's for the male. Then our allowance, 1/2 inch. You understand? From here to here is 4.5 inches. Then from here is our allowance, 1/2 inch. So but this time around, we're going to take a measurement from here to here, 4 inches. 4 inches. So 4.5 inches is for the male, while 4 inches is for the female. That's the width of the pattern in general. So now we're going to take a measurement from that first horizontal line, 4 inches. So here is the 4 inches. Then from there, add your allowance at the front, 1/2 inch again. So here is the allowance, 1/2 inch from that 4 inches. Sorry, you add 1/2 inch allowance. Then draw a line on that allowance. So now add a curve on the edges. So that's where this particular pattern is going to stop at. So this is the 4 inch measure from that point. This time around we are going to reduce the front strap to 1.6 inches, 1.2 inches, 1.6 inches, sorry, 1.6. Remember the first one was 1.7 for the male, both straps, but this time around the second strap is going to be 1.6 inches. So now let's remark the center line. So then place it properly, the first pattern, replace it, then mark the center line here, then mark it here, and then after that use your ruler to join the both together to have the center line on this particular pattern. Then remember, from here to here is 1.6 inches. Then you're going to repeat from here to here 0.3, here to here 0.3, here to here 0.3, here to here 0.3, just like we did on the first pattern. So that's what we're going to repeat here. So those are the dots where we are going to punch. Then this is for male. Remember to mark them. This is for male so that you don't mix them up. This is for male, so just write it on top so that you don't mix the two together. So now also mark the facing. This facing is going to help you while you are marking out the pattern from your leather. So now let's cut this into shape before we proceed. So now we are done cutting it into shape. The next thing we are going to do is to mark the strap that is going to be at the front, which is going to be 1.6 inches by width. So draw a straight line on your cardboard paper as usual, then measure from that line 1.6 inches, measure here, then come to this side, take the same measurement, 1.6 inches from here to here, 1.6. Then you join the two measurements with a line. Then after that you cut it into shape. Then after cutting it into shape, fold it into two equal parts and then place it on the last. So this is a female last, take note, because this one we are creating now is for the female. So cut off the excess, and after doing that just cut some more. So after doing that we proceed. Now I'm going to specify this is for female, then this is for male. The reason I'm doing this is not so that I will not mix them up, so you do the same so that you don't mix them up. So now I'm going to punch the hole for where the second strap is going to pass through on the first strap. So after punching, just like we did in the first pattern, use your razor blade, join the hole at the top with the one at the bottom with a cut. So once you have done that, you fix the second strap, so it is going to pass this way and then come out from the other side. So you see what we have. Then remember to mark the facing. So this is what we have. Now we are going to try it out on the last to see how it looks, but before then we cut off the excess at the back here. So remember, after cutting off the excess, remember also to mark the facing. So you see it. Now let's try it out. So this is for female. You see how it looks. It is a very simple pattern which beginners can start with, and this is for the male. You see it. The pattern is unisex. See what we have. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates, because more free tutorials will be coming up time to time. If you're among the people that find it difficult to create their own templates, I mean souls templates, I have a PDF file for ladies souls templates. There are 25 copies, different shapes from size 38 to 42. Then it is coming with welted and unwelted, that is for ladies. Then for men, welted soles from size 41 to size 46. It is also coming with 7 free pattern templates. The reason I created these PDF files is to make things easier for beginners, so that they can start making money even while they are learning. If you need the female templates, there are 25 copies. The price is 2,450 naira only, and for the men it is just 2,000 naira with 7 free pattern templates. If you are interested, make payment to the account number you are seeing on your screen right now, and also send proof of payment to the WhatsApp number under the account number. Once you have done that, I'm going to send you the PDF. If you have also not seen the video on how to make use of the PDF file, click on this first video on your screen. Have a nice day and see you in my next video.